Good evening, everybody. Welcome to It's All Black and White TV. And yes, it's match day. And we play Crystal Palace at Selhurst Park tonight. Results are going for us at the moment, so let's hope we can create a gap by beating the Eagles tonight. But before we get into the show, if you do like what you see, then please do smash the like. It really does help the channel up the search. So please do give it a like. That would be fantastic, and it means new viewers find it more easily. If you're brand new to the channel, come and hit the subscribe. Come be part of this great community. Also hit that bell notification to tell you when I'm live, have a pre-record, or any upcoming shows. If you want to become a member, it's 99p. You can do that by clicking the join button. And if you want to make a donation, you can do that in the chat, clicking the $sign, which is the super chat option, and all money reinvested back into the channel as well. So yes, so we are away to Crystal Palace tonight, which ain't going to be an easy game by any stretch of the imagination. Palace are hitting a little bit of form. You know, they've beaten Liverpool away at Anfield, which is no mean feat. Because Liverpool's played well this season. We know we got hammered there. Not only that, they also went and beat West Ham 5-2 at the weekend as well. So, they're scoring goals as well. So we've got to be on our A game tonight. Let's get into some comments before we get into the show. Yaron says, how are you? I'm absolutely fine, mate. I hope you're well too. Hi there to Jopadoni. Hope you're well, mate. Can't wait. Hopefully we can get this my score prediction 2-1. That's what I'm going for, Holly, as well. Better not drop the sack for Wilson. No, he shouldn't do. Hopefully not. Yes, I did start a little bit late because I just had to finish my tea. Sorry about that, guys. Mad Mag, evening all. Good evening to you. Evening, Tony. Good evening, Trolls. Hope you're well. Evening to you, Craig, as well. Hi, Paul, as well. I'm absolutely fine, mate. Hi, Gary. Hope you're well. Hi, Andrew. Hope you're well too. Happy match, you lovely people. How are the lads? Yep. Wonder if Tony will start the show before kick-off. Of course I will. I'm here. I was just having my tea, as I say. Any win will do, absolutely. Tony will do intro and over to the match. Yeah, absolutely. Tony busy. What? Birds. Our defence is going to earn its money tonight. Absolutely, Gary. Nah, not doing makeup and hair, unfortunately, no. I'm nervous about this game, says Gary. We need to start winning, reeling in Spurs. Yeah, absolutely. Look, we can do. We can win this game. There's no reason why we can't win this game. As I say, we've just got to make sure we turn up, and that is the thing. We've got to turn up. 4 minutes till team news, guys and girls. Good evening, everyone. Good evening to you, Julie. Hope you're well. Again, it's a stupid kickoff at 8 o'clock. Best intro, cheers, Andrew. Hi, everyone. I think we'll win tonight. Hi, David Hot. Let's hope so, mate. I hope we do. We've got to turn up tonight. We've got to turn up. Evening, Tony. Good evening, Alan. Hope you're well, mate. Thank you very much indeed, Trolls, for 15 Norwegian. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Donny, how you doing, Tony? Hope you're well. Good evening, everybody. Yeah, I'm absolutely fine, mate. Looking forward to the game. Can't wait for the game to start. Can't wait for it. Paul says, evening all. I'm off. I'm going to have a hard 4-3-2 win. Come on, the lads. Absolutely. Let's hope so. Thomas Bramwell is the referee tonight, and VAR is Chris Kavanagh. Okay, so as I say, we are waiting the team news, which is around 3 minutes' time. One thing we've heard is apparently, yes, Eddie is glad that Wilson's back in the squad, but apparently there's a story going around. We don't know how true it is, but apparently Eddie Howe has told the owners that we can't really sell Wilson in the summer, because if we sell Wilson in the summer, because the owners want to cash in on Wilson. But he says it will be a bad move because it would cost a lot of money to replace Callum Wilson. Now, look, yes, we know Callum Wilson can score goals. We can't deny his goal scoring. But at the end of the day, it's not the goal scoring that we're worried about. It's not the goal scoring we're worrying about. It's the injury problems. And yes, it will cost money. But we've got to move on. We've got to start rotating. Get rid of players. We've got to start getting rid of players and bringing in more quality. That's what we've got to do. And Eddie Howe's got to realise this. So let's hope Eddie Howe realises this. Yes, it may cost us 50 million to bring another striker in, but if you get rid of Wilson, that's how it works. That's how it works. So we'll wait and see on that one. It could just be paper talk after all. Evening, Tony, says Lee. Good evening to you. He says, come on to make you two army. Gary Sav heard Eddie Howe's place a sex ban on the whole squad. Must admit, a bit nervous about the game after their results against Liverpool and West Ham. Absolutely, Julie. They're playing absolutely brilliant at the moment. They are. But again, as long as we're on our A game, no reason why we can't beat them. Alan says, Tony, I caught the end of your show last night about the idea of a striker not wanting to be a number 3, but does anyone really think Isak or Wilson will go 2 or 3 months without injury? Not going to happen. Exactly, Alan. Exactly, mate. It's not going to happen, is it? I don't want Wilson starting. He shouldn't do. Wilson bench, says Julie. Rob Weaver, morning, Rob, from New Zealand. Good morning to you, Rob. Hope you're well. Hope you're looking forward to the match, mate. I just want us to finish ahead of Man U for the first time in the Premier League history. The media won't talk about it. It's a huge sign for us. Do you know what it is, though, David? If we win every game, we'll finish above Man United, that's for sure, because we've got to play Man United. The Ultras are overrated, mind, says Ronald. Lee says there's some good quality players out there. And the contract in the summer, absolutely, Lee. Palace are going to get a statement thrashing, says Andrew. Let's hope. If you want to laugh, watch Man United supporters' reaction to Coventry. Yeah, absolutely brilliant, isn't it, Alan? Absolutely. Good evening to you as well, Mr. Fleming. Right, okay, let's have a look. The team news should be out now because it's 7 o'clock. So the team news should be out. Let's have a look and let's hope it is out. Not at the moment, it's not out. So, okay. So we await the team news. I'll just refresh again. Hopefully, by magic, it comes out this time. And the team news is out now. Here we go. So, the team news, and this is the way it's in order. So I'm going to read it out as it is put on the screen. So we've got Dubravka in goal. We've got Shea, Gordon, Isak, Barnes, Kraft, Murphy, Anderson, Byrne, Longstaff, and Bruno. So looking at that team, I think we're going to start. It'll be obviously Dubravka in goal. We're going to have Shea and, by the looks of it, we're going to have Shea and Kraft as the centre halves, with Byrne on the left, Murphy as right back. And then it'll be the midfield three of Anderson, Bruno, and Longstaff. And then it'll be that front three again of Gordon, Isak, and Harvey Barnes. On the bench is Karius, Dummett, Callum Wilson, Matt Ritchie, Lewis Hall, Livramento, Waite, Alex Murphy, and Ben Parkinson. So that is the Newcastle lineup. That, like I say, that's the way they've set it up. So I'll get that team news on screen for you just one moment. But for me, that's the way it looks like. That looks like the way we've set the team up for tonight. So I'll get that team news up on screen in just 1 second. And there we go. There's the team news. And I'll see if Crystal Palace's team news is out, and it is. Right, okay, so Palace start with Henderson in goal. And then they've got Munoz, Klein, Anderson, the captain, Joachim Anderson, that is, and Richards and Mitchell, Wharton, Hughes, Ayew, Mateta, Eze is their starting lineup. So obviously there's no Mike Lisi. I think he's injured, isn't he? Ozzy on the bench. On the bench is Matthews, Wards, Tompkins, Riedewald, Schlupp, Ozo, Armada, Elise, and Edward. So that is the lineup for Palace. Henderson, Munoz, Klein, Anderson, Richards, Mitchell, Wharton, Hughes, Ayew, Mateta, and Eze. Again, I'm not sure what order they've got that in for Palace, But again, I will get that put on the screen for you as well in just one moment, if it will let me, but it may not let me. So here is the Palace team coming up. There you go. That's the Crystal Palace team. I'm going to have a look at what Sky you've got the lineup at, because I think it could be. I think I could be right on the way we are lining up tonight. Yes, so we are lining up 4-3-3 tonight, with Dubravka in goal, Jacob Murphy at right back, Emil Kraft and Fabian Schär the centre backs, left back Dan Burn, midfield three of Longstaff, Bruno, Elliot Anderson, and a front three of Anthony Gordon, Alexander Isak and Harvey Barnes. Palace are lining up with a 3-4-2-1 formation with Dean Henderson in goal. Then they've got a back three of Nathaniel Klein, Joachim Anderson and Chris Richards. Then they've got the right wing back of Daniel Munoz with Adam Morton and Will Hughes in the centre, along with Tyrick Mitchell as the left wing back. And then they've got a front three as well. Well, it's a front two first, which is playing behind the striker, Jordan Ayew and Eberechi Eze. And then you've got John Philip Mateta up front on his own. So that's the way they're lining up, with a 3-4-2-1 formation. So obviously they're going to try and make it hard for us tonight. And I'm glad we've made no changes to that lineup, because look, as I said, that front three had to play tonight again, because that front three was awesome against Tottenham Hotspur in our last game. Yeah, the team came out really late, Juliet. Hi to you, Coffee. Hope you're well. If you just joined us, guys, please do smash that like. It does help the channel, so please do give it a like. And if you are new to the channel, come and smash a subscribe and help us get towards 1,200 subscribers. Yeah. Burn on the left means you'll be a roundabout again, says Trolls. Billy, hi Billy, hope you're well, mate. He says same lineup, no reason to think he'll change formation. Burn will be a left centre back of a three. Yeah, it could possibly be, Billy, but according to Sky, we're playing a 4-3-3. Got to be aware of Palace's pace, absolutely, Alan. Unchanged, but one keeper on the bench, yeah, absolutely. That's where Wilson's coming ahead of Gillespie. Kenneth says, front three from our lineup was dangerous. Hopefully a couple of goals for us. Yeah, let's hope so, Kenneth. Let's hope so. Alex Murphy, most have been glued to the bench since Howe never gives him a chance. I mean, yeah, I would like to see Alex Murphy given a shot, because, look, I thought he was brilliant in pre-season. If I'm honest, I thought he was pretty good. But his time will come. No way Kraft's playing as a centre-back, says Chopper Donny. Well, that's the way Sky, you've got it. That's the way he played against Spurs as a centre-half. I predict a 2-0 win for us. Goals from Isak and Anderson, says Coffee. Nice one, Coffee. Julie says nice C1. Keeper on the bench for a change. Absolutely, Julie. Bruno's off his leash. Let's hope he carries on where he left off. Yeah. Do you know what it is? I think you'll get a yellow card tonight. I really do. And I'm not saying that because I want Bruno to get a yellow card, but I can see it happening. It just would not surprise me in one iota if he gets a yellow card tonight, Bruno. It just wouldn't surprise me, because now he knows he can't get banned. You know, Bruno's going to go in for a tackle and he's going to end up with a card. So it really, really wouldn't surprise me. Gary says, Scam got a clue what formation we're playing. They're talking crap again. I went for 2-1 win for us. Yeah, that's what I've gone for as well, Kenneth. I've gone for a 2-1 win. Also. But let's, at the end of the day, as long as we get the 3 points, that's what matters the most. Getting these 3 points, because, if we get these 3 points tonight, it helps us out massively, because the other clubs behind us, likes of Chelsea, likes of West Ham and Brighton, we can pull away from them. We can pull away. And that's exactly what we need to do. We need to pull away from these teams, create a gap. As I mentioned last night, and I'll share it on screen now for you. I'll just share the Premier League table as it stands at this moment in time. Of course, after Arsenal's 5-0 walloping of Chelsea last night, which helped everybody out. And remember, we went Arsenal scored 1 goal but got beat by 4. So we got beat 4-1. Chelsea actually conceded 5 then, didn't even bother troubling the goalkeeper. So there you go, just shows you. So we were probably the better team than Chelsea. Joking, by the way. Anyway, but yeah, so we're currently in 6th place on 50 points. So if I put up to there, where you can see the rest of the table. Obviously, we're 8 clear of Bournemouth and Fulham. We're 7 clear of Wolves, 6 clear of Brighton. Obviously, West Ham have played 2 games more and on 48 points, that's the key. We've got 2 games in hand over West Ham. So we win tonight, that puts us on 53. That puts us 5 points ahead. If we won the 2 games in hand, that's tonight at Man United, that puts us on 56 points. Then that will put us 8 points ahead of West Ham United. No way West Ham's catching us, I'm afraid. So that's the way we've got to look at this. Chelsea on 47. Yes, they've played the same amount of games as us at the moment. But then tonight we'll have played 1 more than Chelsea. But again, a win tonight, we move 6 clear of Chelsea. Now, we know Man United will win tonight because they've got Sheffield United. And the thing is, if they beat Sheffield United tonight and we beat Sheffield United on Saturday, we could send Sheffield United packing back to the Championship on Saturday. So we could actually send them down. I don't know if our fans at the stadium might gloat about that or what. I do not know. In some ways, I hope we don't. I hope we just because we know what it's like to be relegated. We've been there ourselves. We've been there twice under the Fat Controller. And obviously, that word we don't associate with us no more, or we hope we never ever associate with us anymore. Because we're looking is up the table, not down anymore. And it's great to be looking up the table. Can we catch Spurs? Absolutely. Why can't we catch Spurs? It all depends how Spurs play these next 6 games. I know there's a couple of games there they've got which are massively winnable games, they've got to play Arsenal, they've got to play Liverpool, they've got to play Man City, so they're going to be hard games for Tottenham. Yes, they've got Burnley. Yes, they've got Sheffield United. You should say they should get 6 points out of those. But again, you just never know. You just never know. But as I say, in terms of the table, if we go to the bottom end of the table, there you see it. Sheffield United on 16 points. If they lose tonight, they've got 4 games to go, which is only 12 points they can get, which they could still get out of it, but I can't see it, to be honest with you. So on Saturday, if we beat them, which we should do, then they'll have played 35 games, 3 games to go, 9 points. They're not staying up. We're sending them down on Saturday. So we could be sending Sheffield United back to the Championship on Saturday afternoon. So I just thought I'd put that one up there as well. Right, let's nip into some comments. Yeah, absolutely, Kenneth. 3 points is the absolute must tonight. Sky know nothing about only the Cartel 6. Absolutely, Julie. Sticking with 1-1. Chelsea are a laughing stock. They are, aren't they? Just absolutely. And they've got players on contracts like 2031. It's just madness. Absolute madness. Has anyone seen Jason Cundy? I don't know. Has anybody seen him? Because I ain't seen him. Gary says impossible to predict how many goals might score. We're capable of banging a hatful in. Absolutely. That's the thing, Gary. We are. That's what I'm saying. If we go on our A game tonight, we can hammer these. That's the thing. Just, it depends how we start the game and how we go on in the game. Chelsea got Cole Palmer, the only lad I'm afraid of from that Chelsea team. I mean, look, yeah, he didn't play last night, and now they're all going to say, oh, well, it's because Cole Palmer didn't play. One man doesn't make a team. Chelsea have spent a lot of money on players, and it's the downfall that they've made some errors in signings. Lavia's been out injured all season. Caicedo, look, I'm not being funny. He's not worth £115 million, never in a month of Sundays. Cucurella, I thought he was all right at Brighton. He has played some good games for Chelsea this season, but look, I wouldn't have him as a left back. Ronald says he went missing on TalkSport last night. I would not bet on Man U winning. We're terrible against Coventry. Yeah. Hi to Alessandro. He's in the chat. Who is Cundy? Yeah. We know the scum Man U have VAR on their side. Well, the thing is, what's been interesting today is we have seen that Howard Webb's actually been to Manchester United's training ground. Now, what a surprise. What a surprise. Apparently it was just for a presentation. But what a surprise. Howard Webb's been to Man United's training ground. Well, we know when he was a referee, he always sided with them. So it's no surprise that he's been there to see them. Spurs have got Arsenal, Chelsea and Liverpool in the next week. We're going to catch them. Thing is, so it depends what Chelsea turn up, and that's the problem, Gary. If Chelsea turn up and beat them, then out of them winnable games, them 6 games, there's 2 games there they've got that they could win. And, that would put them on 56 points. That would put them on 66 points rather. 66. So we would have to win every game starting tonight to make it on 68 points, which would throw us above them. But it wouldn't surprise me if Burnley turned them over, because Burnley are fighting for survival, and they're just outside the relegation zone. Well, they're just in the relegation zone, but they've got an outside chance of getting out of it. The Arsenal game, spicy, yeah, absolutely, Julie. Copy says, did you see some of the Chelsea fans' reactions after Havertz scored and celebrated? I didn't see that, no. But him and Ben White were both on hat-tricks. They were veiled chants as well towards Declan Rice. But do you know what it is, right? Declan Rice's girlfriend. There's no shame in that. At the end of the day, she doesn't have to be stick thin and a glamour model to be on his side. It's his childhood sweetheart, And it doesn't matter if she's carrying a bit of weight or not. Nobody's in their right mind to judge. And at the end of the day, she's a human being. People need to stop this because it's absolutely embarrassing. It's disgraceful. And look, people should hang their heads in shame. Chelsea being in the relegation without Palmer. Do you know what, Jake? I think you've got a point there, Do you know what? I look at this and I think I wish we'd got Palmer in the summer for 45 million. I really do. I think, But then Man City might be looking at this now and thinking, have they made a boo-boo by getting rid of him? Never rated Caicedo. I remember Miggy skinned him alive. Yeah, he did. And he should have been sent off against us in the Carabao Cup when he took out Anthony Gordon as well. That shameful tackle. Why VAR didn't intervene is beyond me. Oh, because there was no VAR, was there? I didn't assume I saw your super chat, but I figured I'll ask. I'm on the east coast of the USA. Pretty cool. We are able to connect here. Absolutely brilliant, Alessandro. Yeah, definitely, mate. Caicedo's a coward, says Craig Lee. He's a dirty player. Hated playing against Joe Linton. He doesn't like physicality. When he played for Brighton last season at St James's Park, I wasn't impressed with him, if I'm honest. Evening, everyone. Good evening to you, Lawrence. Hope you're well, my friend. What's your score prediction tonight, Lawrence? Ronald says, Brighton have trolled Chelsea with Potter, Caicedo and Cucurella. Haven't they just? Alessandro says, been busy with it. I may have missed a show or two, but nice to be back, Tony. Always great discussion on the channel. Cheers, Alessandro. Yeah, absolutely. We always have great debates on here, mate. It's absolutely fantastic. Good evening, Tony. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Jam Stash. I hope you're well. Yeah, Tony. The only thing better than watching Chelsea and Man U be shite will be watching Liverpool be shite once Klopp goes. Well, if they get Arnie Slot in as manager, that's a very good appointment, by the way. Chelsea are bottom 3 and for creating chances. That's poor, isn't it? Don't judge a book by its cover. Absolutely. Sophie's in the chat. Hi, Soph. Hope you're well. She says, hi. What a win for you last night, Soph. I mean, look, 5-0 against Chelsea. Wow. I didn't even see that coming, if I'm honest. 2 goals from Havertz, 2 from Ben White. They both could have had hat-tricks, That would have been interesting. Who would have took the hat-trick ball? Which one would have took the match ball? Because, they both would have been on that. They would have had to cut it in half. But nice to see you, Soph. Rob Weaver says, sorry, got to watch all so long. No worries, mate. Catch you later. Neil says, big up, Tony. Big up to you, mate. Hope you're well. 3-1 Newcastle, says Neil. Thanks very much, mate. Prediction is 2-2, says Lawrence. Do you know what, Lawrence? I'll take a draw. As long as we don't lose the game. But if we get a win, even better. We could do with the 3 points, but hey, a point's still a positive, Lawrence, at the end of the day. 4-0, says Jake Isak, all 4. You're starting to turn like Andrew, Andrew says 7-0. Show's getting better all the time. We're one big happy family on here. We all eat. Cheers, mate. Thank you very much, as always. They say Colleen Rooney was Wayne's childhood sweetheart, but she nicked him when he signed for Everton off another lass, apparently. Yeah, all goes on, Ronald. It all goes on. Let's do some meditation. Imagine the win, yeah. We might lose this match. Oh, let's hope not, trolls. Please don't say that. Great seeing Chelsea getting a battering, absolutely. It was absolutely fantastic seeing Chelsea having an absolute battering last night. And as I say, this is why we've got to win these games. Like, we've got to win tonight. It's not a must-win game, but it would be great if we can win this game tonight, because it just pushes us further ahead of those other teams that are chasing. It's going to be a tough game, but I'm confident we can win this. I'm confident. 3-1 to us, says Ronald. Gary D. Good evening, Tony. Good evening, Gary D. Hope you're well, mate. He says, really hope we win tonight, mate. Do you know what, Gary? Let's hope so, mate. Let's hope so. We've got to go out there and get this win tonight. Absolutely. Yeah, we need to get that win tonight. Even if we don't win a draw, I'll still take a draw. As I've just said, it's a positive. It's a positive. Guys, we've got 41 watching, but we've only got 21 likes. So if we can all smash that like, if you haven't yet smashed it, please give it a like. It does help the channel. It just means new viewers find the channel a bit more easier as well. And if you're brand new to the channel, do hit that subscribe as well, and keep up to date with the bell notification as well. 5th or 6th place is still pretty good considering how our season's gone so far. Do you know what, Kenneth? I can't disagree with you. Look, the way we've had this season, we've had some really bad luck this season. Do you know what? Even if we just finish 6th, that would do. It's Europa League at the end of the day. So, yeah, absolutely. It's a shame Coventry didn't get to the final, because they would have been in Europe next season, Coventry. Remember when Millwall got the final and got hammered off Chelsea, but they were in Europe the next season. It's just madness. Great seeing Gordon on over the lap, yeah. Chance to go 9 points above Chelsea by the end of the week if we win both and they lose at Villa. Do you know what it is, Lawrence? I can see them losing at Villa. I can't see them beating Villa. And this is what we've got to do. We've got to capitalise on this. That's the thing. We need to capitalise on it. We need a strong finish and carry that momentum for the summer transfer window. Absolutely. Definitely. Davey Porter says, Tony, we'll muller them tonight and hope you're fitting well. I'm absolutely fine, mate. Yeah, definitely, Davey. And look, I know I'm going for a conservative 2-1 win, but I've done this quite a few times. I've done this against Spurs. I said we'd win this game. It'll be tough, but I think we could win it 2-1. And we went out there 1-4-0. So do you know what? I'm sticking to that again. If I do the 2-1 now, if we go out there and absolutely smash them tonight, I'll hold my hands up and say, hey, I've done it again, 2-1. Although my score prediction for Saturday against Sheffield United may be a different scoreline altogether. But for tonight, I'm just going to stick with the 2-1 because, look, Palace have been great in the last few games. Gary said, I think there's a real feel-good factor in our squad right now. I reckon we're going to finish strong. I do as well. They've got to come up against Isak tonight and Gordon. FA Cup runners-up don't get you into Europe anyway. Hasn't been the case since Hull. Right, okay, so they stopped that now, did they? It's a shame because, but I suppose I've got to. Just hit the like button before you said it before, Tony. Cheers, Gary. Thank you very much. I have a 1-0 feeling, says Alessandro. 3 points are most absolutely. 5th or 6th would be a great season for me after all the injuries. Definitely, Alan. Definitely. 3-1 win for us tonight. Says Lee. Jam Stasher says Livermental's back, but no Trippier for. There's no Trippier tonight still. There's the team news again just on screen. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe whatever this injury is, we don't know what it is with Trippier. But we'll just have to wait and see. People who've obviously just joined the stream, look, I said earlier on, this report in the media that Eddie Howe has said to the board, the owners, because the owners want to cash in on Wilson in the summer, and he's told the owners don't cash in on Wilson in the summer because he'll be too expensive to replace. How do you feel about that? Do you think we should keep Wilson for another season? Personally, I think we should sell him in the summer because if we are looking at the likes of Benjamin Sesko, a younger striker, go and get him. Yes, we know Wilson's a great proven Premier League striker, but he can't stay fit, and that is the problem. So for me, I would say let Wilson go in the summer, cash in on him, and get another striker in. There is the Palace team as well, in case you missed it earlier on. But that's the way I would go for it anyway. I mean, we've got Liverpool, Everton, Liverpool on TV tonight. It would just be sod's law. That would end as a 1-0 win for Liverpool. They'll scrape it, and then we go out and absolutely thrash, say, Palace, and then people are being in, we should have had that one on TV rather than that, So, but I can't see Liverpool scraping it against Everton. I think they'll absolutely smash Everton tonight. Ricardo says, I read Tony Powell just had me sell a pre-match lamb. All lasses out of the neighbours. Nice one, miss. Nice one, Ricardo. Nice one, mate. Tony, a bit late. Are you on after a match, bud? 4-0. I'm sticking that to Isak 2, Gordon and Bonds. Yeah, I may do something after the game. It might just be a pre-record, but who knows? It could be live. This is the best time to cash in on Wilson, given that he's out of contract next summer. I agree, Lawrence. I agree. I just say move him on in the summer and let's go for somebody younger. It's Murphy at right back. Yeah, absolutely. Eddie probably got Longstaff on man marking tonight. Yeah. Wilson's 32. Need a younger one. Absolutely. If we get any decent money, sell. Definitely, Ian. Davey Porter says that Wilson has to go. Looking like Willock is a sick note too. Well, Eddie did say yesterday about Joe Willock that he will be back. He's going to have rest now because he said surgery wouldn't help, but he's going to have rest and hopefully next season he'll be back and firing on all cylinders. So let's hope so. But Wilson, yeah, definitely. I think the board will have said to Eddie, don't worry about Wilson. We've got a plan. Yeah, absolutely. Dave says, Dave Pullman, hi mate, hope you're well. He says, been massive for week and win today. Palace are improving under the new manager. Definitely sell Wilson. Great goal scorer, but too injury prone. Yeah, definitely, mate. Absolutely. Why Burnett left back? He was doing well as centre back. Yeah, he was. I would rather have Lewis Hall in there. But again, you know, that I really don't know. We want City to win the FA Cup, stops Man U getting into the Europa Cup. Yes, it does. That's right. It does. I think City will smash Man United at the final. I think they'll beat them anyway. Wayne says we will have to pay big bucks to get a striker like Wilson, to be honest. Yeah, we will, Wayne. But look, Sesko's got a 50, I think, is it a £43 million clause in his contract. So, you know, we could get money for Wilson, you know. And remember, Longstaff could be away in the summer as well, because Leeds want Longstaff if they come up. We know Leicester's on the verge now of being a Premier League team next season because they smashed Southampton 5-0 last night. A sloppy Southampton, by the way. And now Leicester are 8-1 win away from the Premier League. Craig says, I reckon we'll sell Almiron, Wilson, Longstaff, get 60 million for the three, plus we get rid of others. Yeah, definitely, Craig. And I think to the times the FFP by 3. So if you got 60 million, that would equate to 180 million. So, you know, it's there, isn't it? It's there. Ronald says, Hall and Livermore on the bench. Hopefully they'll get on the pitch. Yeah, I think so, Ronald. Let's hope so, mate. Let's hope so. Because that would be great to see them two going on and just to get them some minutes in their legs as well. And that's what we need to see, them get minutes in their legs. I'm still a bit annoyed that they've got this kick-off at 8 o'clock on a Wednesday night. You know, those fans are travelling to London. It's absolutely disgraceful, but they don't. This is the Premier League. They don't care about us. Dave says, surprised Murphy starting a right back. If Tino available, bench looking stronger. Yeah, absolutely, mate. But there again, it depends how fit Livramento is. Probably doesn't want to push starting him. Craig says, why is everyone worrying? Barton, our recruitment's been excellent and he could still prove to be an excellent signing. Thing is, Craig, Tonali will be an excellent signing. Let's hope the FA do use some common sense, although the two words common and sense aren't usually in their vocabulary, but let's hope it is. And let's hope they just say, okay, no further action, or just slap them with a fine and say, right, let's move on and let's get them back. And that's what we want to see. Kenneth says, I really like Nicolas Gonzalez. Saw him in Conference League for Fiorentina. What a player. Can play left, right winger and striker too. Yeah, okay, not a bad shout. Not a bad shout at all. Anyway, guys and girls, if you want to watch along tonight, obviously Toon Review are doing a watch along tonight of the game. So get on there for see Billy and Paul. Paul and Billy, rather. So they'll be doing the watch along, the Toon Review. They'll be doing that, I think. I'm not sure if Jack at Toon TV's doing one. I know Pete Proudlock's doing a watch along as well. So look, there's plenty going on with the watch alongs. So if you don't want to listen to any commentary or whatever, you just want to watch the lads, then get on the Toon Review or get on to PD Proudlock as well. Howie the Toon says, Gary, absolutely, mate. Absolutely, Gary. But yeah, so we got 30 likes now and we got 39 watching. So if you haven't yet smashed that like, then please do. So before we do head off the show tonight, if you have enjoyed it and you haven't yet smashed that like, then please do give it a like. It does help the channel stay near the top of the search, and it means new viewers find the channel easily as well. So if you don't mind giving it a like, that'd be great. If you're brand new at the channel, hit the subscribe. Come and join this great community we got here. Also hit that bell notification. Tell you when I'm live, have a pre-record or any upcoming shows. So I'm on the way towards 1200. I'm only about 36 away from that now. So if you haven't yet subscribed, then please do smash that subscribe button. And let's go through some comments. But remember, the future is bright. The future is definitely black and white. And I'm going to just go through some comments before we do wrap up the show. Great show, says Trolls. Thanks very much. Goodbye, says Julie J. Goodbye to you. Great show, Tony. See you later. See you later, Ian. Cheers, mate. Thank you very much. How are you, the lads? Says Ronald Tiger. Says 3 points stay. Tony must win. Get the top 6. Absolutely. We need to pull away from the others and create a gap. That's what we need to do. 34.3 million. Are you on later, Tony? I may be, Alan. Yes, so do keep an eye on for that one as well. Cheers, Alan. I know everybody likes us showing the sheep, don't they? Jack Waddle says 31 Newcastle. Cheers, Jack. Thank you very much, mate. Well, let's hope we just win the game tonight. That's what we need. We need the 3 points, so let's hope. Cracking show, Tony lad. Cheers, Ricardo. Being a great show, Tony and everyone. Come on, the mighty tune. You too, Lee. Enjoy the game. And 3-1 to us, says Alan. And I'm still saying 2-1. But, you know, if we go out there and absolutely muller them, I don't mind. But as I say, my scoreline for the weekend is going to be a lot different to the scoreline I'm thinking tonight. But let's hope it's a great game, and we will wait and see until then. But as I say, don't forget to hit the like if you haven't done so already, and if you're new, smash that subscribe as well. But until then, take care and enjoy the game. Don't get too drunk. But until then, see you later, guys. How are you, the lads?